and Tatitas.
I've been a really bad boy.
Come get your cup of TRU T as we spill it one cup at a time.
All right, we are live right here in St. Petersburg at the historic Manhattan, I never screwed that up, historic Manhattan Casino. And we're going to tell you all about it. When we're spilling the tea, one cup
at a time.
Wow, what a week. An incredible, incredible week. I'm Tyler Butler, host of TRU T.
I'm Tea Cup in the house, sitting next to the one, the only, the beautiful.
Mama, how you doing, everybody?
Hey, and we've got our friend back.
Hey, everybody. Dave Borman with Tampa Bay Gay.
All right.
Hey, everybody. It's Rockell Blu again. Yay, me.
But most important, we have Tyler back.
Yes.
You have been under the weather, Tyler.
Yes,
you gave us all a terrible scare.
Yeah.
And we're glad you're back and at it again. Do you want to share with everybody what happened to you or not?
So a couple weeks ago, I was at a restaurant, and I had bit into a chicken sandwich, and my stomach started burning. And I was like, oh, my God, I better get a ginger ale. So I got a ginger ale, and it made it worse. I was on fire. And I never had any problems like that before. And so I went home and got a Tums. Didn't work. I ended up in the hospital. And CAT scan and many tests later told me that I had pancreatitis. I'm like, pancreatitis? Was that pancake? Too many pancakes? Like, what is that from? So apparently pancreatitis, it's a pretty common thing if you drink, which I'm not even a big drinker, or if you take different medicines, it can affect it. But it's basically the filter part of your body. So thank you all for your support and love. I've gotten so many people, gotten so much trouble for people that came to visit me in the hospital because the nurses hated me. I think I had like 30 visitors a day, and I wasn't in a private room, and they had to put me in a private room. But one of the nurses really came for me. She was not happy about that. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so that's where I've been, and that's why the show hasn't happened in a couple of weeks. So what's been going on with you?
I've just been worried sick about you.
I think you've been doing some construction.
Well, you know what I mean? All kinds of. No, but we just had the Miss Tampa Pride pageant.
Oh, yeah, how did that go?
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Hazel Genevieve won. Yep, Hazel. She brought on. But, you know, truly, that this was the best shows I've ever seen on there. I think everybody on that stage should have been Miss Tampa Pride. They were that good.
Wow, that's incredible.
Very, very
I
good.
was there working the door, and it was amazing because I was able to sneak behind the curtain to watch everything, and it was insane the amount of talent that was there that night. I mean, it would be so hard.
And we're not partial, but sitting on the other end here was one of our contestants.
It was a good time, so thank you all who came out and supported. Hazel is an incredible young lady, and she is literally going to be telling her story for the next year, so look out for that, because this young lady has got places to go. So just be on watch for Miss Hazel Genevieve. Yes! It was a great time, but I will say that one of the things, the best parts about it was all of us contestants were back there helping each other, and not like how some pageants where it's like cutthroat or die, or it was very much a sisterhood, and we were very much helping each other and just trying to make sure that we could all put our best foot forward. So exciting, waiting for next year, and also make sure that you check out, we're going to talk about Pride in the River, but you will see Miss Tampa Pride performing at Pride on the River with her court. Yes.
What's going on with that new club that was supposed to open?
Which new club? Oh, Zoe's. We are still in construction. That is literally what is happening. I'm super excited. We have an amazing cast that's ready to do some amazing shows for you. I know that we did have clips of the rehearsal a couple weeks ago, but we are moving forward. As soon as we are open, I will be the first one to let you guys know. But there's a lot that goes into opening a restaurant. As you can obviously see, there's a lot of work that comes into this building here. So we're just headed forward. We have lights, and we have AC, and the walls are up, and everything's done. So we're just moving the equipment in. So this is exciting, just being a part of it from the door.
Waiting for all those last minute things from the city, right?
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Just being a part of it is really kind of awesome to be there from when it was the AC building and now it's a full-on restaurant.
Now everybody's wondering where we are filming from. This is
About to be a big rainstorm out
it's
there.
about to be a big storm, by the way. So we are at the historic Manhattan Casino. No, it ain't no slot machine here.
No, it used to be.
But did it used to be?
I think so. I don't know.
I think you just made that up. No. So I'm going to turn it to Robert's got the history here. He knows.
You know what's going on
This
here,
is a
Robert.
really cool
I
place.
just know it's very beautiful here.
It's
gorgeous,
beautiful,
gorgeous
and it's
here.
really like one of its
All new,
own in its
first
kind that's actually still standing here. And they fought the city, and they've really fought to still be open and be going. And so what goes down here, Robert? I know you've taken a gander here a few times.
Yeah. This is an amazing place. It's taken ownership by several different people, but this is downtown St. Pete, and this is historically where most of the African American community resides and has lived. And this is one of the areas where, this side of the tracks, we all hung out. Well, I wasn't here, but, it's where the community hung out. And now that's what the restaurant here is trying to do, is to be inclusive and bring the community back here with their food, their menus. They have an amazing brunch on Sundays. It's pretty awesome. It's $15. All you can drink mimosas, which is fabulous. Ooh, excuse that. They have
It seems like you've been testing the mimosa.
oh my God, I have mimosa.
By the way, he is the only one drinking on the panel.
I believe if I'm awake, I can do it. How you doing? But they have an amazing group of entertainment here. They have karaoke on Thursdays. They have $2 tacos on Tuesdays. Wow. They have a ladies' night at the bar on Wednesdays. It's fantastic. They have DJs on the weekends. So it's a hit or miss, so come and check it out. And it's also just a place where, you can come and just hang out with your people downtown. So, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Have you ever been here before, Dave?
I have not.
What do you think so far?
The inside is gorgeous. Yeah, I think we have some samples of food coming soon. So yeah.
So what's been in the news? What's been going on?
Well, actually, a lot's been going on. Next Sunday, we have for event-wise, we have the Tampa International Gay and Lesbian Film Festival's A-list film series. This month's programmer is showing Beats Per Minute (BPM), and that's at the Greenlight Cinema right here in St. Pete. So that should be pretty good. And the regular festival comes in October, and that's the 7th through the 16th.
Awesome. So what's going on with you?
Well, we are filming live right now. The show. So we look like we're being mean, we're looking down all the time on our phones, but I'm watching what's happening on live right now. And Judy Be Good is watching from.
She was supposed to be here, Judy.
She's in Delray Beach taking care of her grandsons right now. She's watching right now, and the one, the only, Chacha Versace is watching.
She had a flat tire on her car, and I was like, "Girl, you don't even drive."
Oh, who changed it? Which car? Which car?
She's got all these cars, but she don't even drive.
Oh, look at Dame Lindsay. She's watching right now too. Oh my God! So we have people all over. Oh! My sisters in Wisconsin are watching. Yeah. Hey, girls! Hey! So it's going good.
Well, I did see pictures of your house, second house with the walls covered. That's got to be exciting. Yeah, for all those dead bodies underneath it. But
and we have who's that right there? Jason Lee or Jean Lee?
Ching Ling. I don't know. I can't pronounce that even.
John Luke.
Exciting things happening though.
Okay. Wow. So much excitement that's going on. We also want to talk a little bit about the thing that it's in the news, the monkeypox, and there's actually a vaccine that's happening tomorrow in Cocktails.
Yeah. So if you guys are available, please come and check out Cocktails. It's on their social media, their Facebook, their Twitter, and everything. They will be offering meningitis, monkeypox, and Hep A.
There's over 265 cases in Hillsborough County of monkeypox.
It's running rapid, so if you guys get the chance, come on down to Cocktails between the hours of 2 and 6. Now remember, it is going to be during happy hour, and there will probably be a line, so you may want to get there a little bit earlier. But just come out. This is an opportunity because it has been difficult to try to find it, and you usually have to get up at 6 in the morning for those who have received the shots to go get it because they run out really quickly. But if you have the opportunity, stop by tomorrow. They're just making sure that our community and everyone is safe.
Mm-hmm. Somebody over here is going down.
We've been sticking on you. What kind of?
I still don't feel
what
good.
What designer is this?
Oh no.
Tyler, what designer?
What else do we got going on?
Well,
what shirt are you wearing? We can't figure what that is.
It's a Bumblebee shirt. They don't even have Kmart.
There is not a Kmart in the area. They are all closed down.
Cha-Cha, you need to get him.
So last night we went to the opening of Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens in Tampa, which was it was really, really great. Even though it was raining, thank God. After
that was media night, or is that for everybody?
Yeah, it was media night. Yep, yeah. So yeah, it was. It's. I honestly tell you, out of all the shows that, and programs that they have during Halloween, definitely one of the better because they have to create so much of their own content. It's not like some of the other Orlando shows where it's like they just rehack movies. They all do their own thing. So it was really, really, really good.
Oh Jesus!
Someone's gonna get a pile of water right in their lap. Hey, Judith, thank you for watching. Judith Stanley.
What are you going to be for Halloween? Do you guys know what you guys are going to be for Halloween?
I'm doing a Day of the Dead theme.
A Day of the Dead?
Yes, I got
I'm
the whole
I'm going to be a straight person.
I think you should be a witch. A witch.
Oh, wait.
I'm going to go as a straight person. Okay?
Costume. Good luck on that costume.
What are you doing, Dave?
I'm probably going to do one of the freak show Wolf Boy. I have a party. Well, I don't know how many of us probably do have the All Hallows Eve party. So I'll probably be doing that. So I haven't prepared yet, but
By the way, you got quite the tan. You've been on vacation?
Yes, I was on vacation.
Where'd you go?
Snuck away. I went to Mexico. All-inclusive resort. Yeah. All-inclusive resort. Just relaxed. Stayed in about 80% of the time I stayed in water. So,
Did you go out of the gated area?
I did not. We had plans to, but in all honesty, we had a swim up area of our own, and it was.
How was COVID there? Was that a big thing?
Well, all the
Here,
workers.
the cruise ship people always talk about different areas.
All the workers were covered, in masks, but I would say as far as feeling safe and protected, yeah, I felt pretty good. I didn't feel masks, for the airport and travel and things like that. But once we were in the facility,
I know you worked on the cruise line for years. Was that ever a concern prior to COVID, like going to different areas and picking up?
Well, I think for the most thing is we were always concerned about the norovirus, which is just a little stomach illness, but it just runs rapid, and it's just because people don't wash their hands, and every time you're touching a door and things like that, that's the huge concern. But for me, norovirus meant I got an extra day off because they lock you downstairs, and you have to get room service, and then you have to sit there and watch TV all day. It's just miserable.
If you're just joining us, we are live, and we're spilling the tea right here in St. Petersburg at a place called the Historic Manhattan Casino, which is a big part of history. I mean, this is where all the jazz bands used to come back in the day, and I believe when it was a segregated area.
This is the area where, the African-American community did come in. And it's such a beautiful area. You can see all the older churches that are around here. And literally it was just a difference between being on this side of the track and the other side. For a lot of people who don't know, is it was so segregated that the name Kenwood, which is still St. Pete, was meant to be for the all-white area. So it's a huge little thing that a lot of people don't know, but St. Pete is an amazingly historical place, and I love it.
Isn't the resort near here? The Flamingo?
Oh, the Flamingo's down the street. Ooh, yeah. But that was something else, too. That was a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother show.
I can see this being like a really cool gay bar.
Well, it could be, but, the thing is we don't need to have a rainbow on the door to make it a gay bar. Hello.
So what else you got? What else you got?
Well, the big news in Ybor City is that the show bar just bought Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh,
So there's a brand new club coming, and we don't even know what it's going to be yet. So I'm excited.
How many bars that Show Bar owns?
So it'd be they own 2 downtown. Tanger's Show Bar, the pizza parlor across the street, the Garden of Eden, and the Asiatic restaurant too.
Yep.
So they have like 5 right there now.
Yep.
So, but they're super cool people. If you know what I'm talking about.
My favorite pizzeria, by the way, is Duamici. I love the pizza there. I mean, I think hands down.
Duamici has good pizza, but New York pizza has hot guys in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go for the food, I go for the hot guys. Okay.
Go for the scenery.
This is kind of old news, but he'll know what I'm talking about. The last time I was on the show was in July or right before when I was doing the Sister for a Day for Sisters Perpetual Indulgence. Well, I did do Camp Out, as my my charity, and I raised more money than I expected to raise. I had set myself a goal and doubled the goal so that I was able to not only send enough money for supplies for the kids and for whatever they needed for camp, but also send a kid to camp that maybe couldn't afford to be there.
Very nice.
So I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that, and I just hope that the kids had a great time because they did have a good time. Yes. Okay. Oh, good.
You can could see the difference in their faces, so it was really great. So if you guys still want to support them, again, they're going to be bringing it back next year. So go ahead and check out Camp Out on your Facebook, your social media, and all that good stuff. Yes.
Hey, Michelle, thank you for watching, and Kevin King. What do you got?
Well, FYI, tomorrow is the Come Out St. Pete Talent Competition. I'm super excited for this. It's going to be the third one. We've had previous winners Stephanie Stewart, Ashley T. Banks, and right now we have Alexis Delamere. And it's just going to be a great time. So come out to Incivity next to the brand new Zoe's. So if you haven't seen Zoe's, you will be able to see it if you come to the Page tomorrow. It's being head up by Mick Ferrari and this entire board. They're super excited to bring some really talented. We have 5 contestants. No, seven. We have 7 contestants. So it's going to be a great time. Please come out. And if you want to, there's going to be links on my page. If you follow Rockell or Robert Rigsby on social media, please go out and vote for me because I am competing tomorrow. So I'd love to get your votes. And it's also raising money for their community service. So please join us. It's going to be fun. 3 pageants in a row. I'm going to win.
Well, actually, 2 things to bring up real quick is Tampa Pride's general meeting is on Monday. So if you're interested, there's a new time, 7 p.m. at the Hampton Inn on 7th Avenue in Ybor. Also, mark your calendar, September 24th. I know we've probably said it 1,000 times today, but we'll do it 1,000 more. Pride on the River, September 24th. There's live performances all day. There's brunch. There's tickets still available for VIP. The Diamond Lounge, as they call it. So yeah, definitely check those things out.
And we have several RuPaul's Drag Race girls, so you don't want to miss that at all. And plus, it's going to be a boat parade. A boat parade. That's the last place I want to be, is on a boat. Please and thank you. But yay, please come out and support Tampa.
And support this location we're at. This is a really big part of St. Petersburg history, and it's a really great place, and it has some good food. And actually, next week, we're going to be coming back here, and we're going to be showing you the food and trying it all out, so you don't want to miss that. You have anything else in closing?
No, actually, I have some news for next week's show that I'll tell you, over the week, and we'll announce it next week. Well,
that sounds like
I haven't had time to talk to you since you've been out, sick, and I don't want to bother you with the nonsense. So, so we'll have good news next week.
all right. Anything else?
And I just want to welcome you back. We missed you so much. So glad you're back.
I'm glad to be back. I'm still a little rough, but we'll get there. All right, listen, that's the end of a segment. We're going to see you next week when we're back here at the historic Manhattan Casino right here in St. Petersburg. When we're spilling the tea, one cup
at a time. Cheers, everybody. Here.
Has been an Out and About media production and made possible by our community partners of TampaBayGay.com, Tampa Bay's LGBT gay-friendly business directory, and Dishing with Mark and Carrie, Tampa Bay's LGBT news blog.